Здравейте отново, аз съм Кристиян Михайлов и следващата 20-минутна сесия ще бъде на английски. So I'm switching to English. Good morning, Mr. Tarragona.
Good morning to Sofia, Bulgaria. Thank you for the invitation and the opportunity to have a little fire chat with you.
It's pleasure to meet you and have a few minutes to discuss a very important topics in the field of collaborative robots. So Mr. Christian Tarragon is Vice President, Head of Festo Robotics. Mr. Tarragona, Festo's last collaborative robot will be available in 2023. What challenges did you face to create it?
That's a good question. There are a lot of challenges. Robotics is a very interesting field. Of course, because it addresses mechatronics, software, hardware, and all the other specialities, or the whole technology stack up to the cloud. And so one of the most challenges was, of course, to develop that complex system for the first time as a serial product at Festo. So we have a lot of things to prepare. I think we have very talented people. But the system itself is very, very complex as robotics is. And so this was one of the major challenges to get the system, to handle that system. But if you're asking me for a special topic, that's always a challenge, especially for collaborative robots, then it is safety. Even as you may know, we developed a cobot using pneumatic drives and using Festo advanced technology in piezo valves. So some people said to me, "Hey, Chris, it's not a problem regarding safety because it's only air," and this is not true. There's still a lot of energy in the system, so we have a 670 millimeter reach and a 3 kilogram payload. So the robot can move very fast, and so there is a danger coming up from the robot. So you have also to address all the safety stuff. And safety is not very complex, but it is a huge effort. So if you ask me what is the biggest challenge, develop a collaborative system, then it will be safety. And of course, building up the team. We have a new market for Festo, a new team, a new product, and so we also established a team in Sofia, and Georgi was here a huge help and huge support. So we have a lot of things to do on the organizational side and also on the technical side. So building up the team with already good expertise was also a challenge, but safety is still the biggest challenge if you are going into collaborative robots.
Your collaborative robot is with 3 kilograms of payload. Which markets do you focus on?
Yeah, first of all, there's a history of the P-cobot. I mean, the P-cobot or the pneumatic cobot was developed in our pre-development years before, so they have already a lot of experience and talks to potential customers. And in addition to that, we also have make some very market analysis. And there are two directions you can heading if you're going into collaborative robots or in the small size robots. The one is electronic markets, so handle small parts with a payload, maybe 1 kilogram, maybe 2 kilogram, maybe only 500 grams, and with a reach that is similar to the reach of an arm. So the idea is because in the electronic markets, a lot of manual workplaces have the size of 60 centimeter to 60 centimeters, so you need a cobot that fits into this size. And in the electronics markets, there's a lot of workplaces with still manual work. So there's huge potential to help here the people, to help the worker, and also since the demand for electronics is that high, you have you lack on the workforce. So we see that the market tried to introduce robotics into this field to let's say, supplement their workforce. So this was one direction, and this is what we are heading for. So electronic markets was a strong driver, and therefore the 3 kilogram and the 670 millimeters reach came from. I mentioned two directions you can go. The other direction would be logistics, e-commerce, but then you need a greater payload, maybe 10 kilogram, and also far more important, a reach of 120 centimeter, maybe 150 centimeter. But this is not the direction we are heading. So we focus strongly on electronics markets and small part handling. And also, if you go to the Festo factories, I think the heaviest part in a Festo factory is 500 grams. So if you want to address also to bringing robot-based automation into our factories, and of course to similar factories of our customers, then 670 millimeters 3 kilogram payload cobalt is exactly the right size to address these needs. So it was a lot of market analysis and a lot of experience from previous development developments. So this is the reason why we decided, okay, we want to go into this market. There's a huge potential, and therefore 3 kilogram 670 millimeter is the right size to address this market.
What was the role of the Bulgarian team in the R&D phase of
excellent question. The role of the Bulgarian team, we are heading now into three directions, or we focus on three parts. First of all is firmware, so embedded software, where we as I mentioned before, robotics is a huge field. So we have a lot of software running in the joints and in the base of the robot. So there's a lot of hardware, and the hardware needs, of course, embedded software. And so we have a strong embedded software team, or built up strong embedded software team in Bulgaria. On the other side, we have the user interface. For us, easy to use is a very important point for robotic-based automation, to help small, medium-sized customer going faster into robotics-based automation. So this is the reason why we also established a usability team that take care about together with the German team about user interface. And last but not least, the third part that we are getting support, not only support but also very strong lead here. Regarding testing. Testing is also very important because the system is not is very heavy on software. So we have also built up a test team. So three parts that we address in Sofia: firmware, embedded software, then usability, user interface, and also testing.
Okay, great. Mr. Tarragona, how do you define a new era of human-robot collaboration, such a phase, when it comes to collaborative robots and manufacturing?
This is,
especially in terms of Industry 4.0.
Yeah, this is not, actually, I see collaborative robotics or robots part of the Industry 4.0. But when I have already 25 years experience in the fields of robotics, and my last time before Festo, I was 22 years with KUKA, and also responsible there for human robot collaboration. And what we see in discussion with a lot of customers was that pure collaborative scenarios where the human and the robot is working close together, they are rare. And what's more important for robot-based automation, that means also for Industry 4.0, addressing flexible production, is ease of use. So there's a big hurdle for small and medium-sized enterprises to go into robot-based automation because robots are complex, they need a safety fence, they are hard to program, so you needed a lot of expertise. So collaborative robots with their capability to get rid of the safety fence, to make programming by teaching, by demonstration. So for example, hand guiding, all these features that are coming with cobots help the users to go easy into robotics. So if you're asking me the new era of human robot collaboration, it's that we are lower the entry hurdle by focusing more on ease of use. So collaborative is more the second part. So ease of use is the most important part. This is what I would define as the current stage of the human-robot collaboration, or the new area of human-robot collaboration.
By your opinion, how does Industry 4.0 impact robotics product development?
Oh, actually, Industry 4.0 is software-driven. So we in the past, if you develop robots, of course, you have software on it, the control system, and of course, controlling the joints. But Industry 4.0, with its heavy software focus and digital focus, you also have to need to take care about considering cloud concepts, or having artificial intelligence when running the cloud to support your applications. Also, all the kind of app stores, marketplaces to enrich your cobot with software functionality. These are new things that came up with Industry 4.0.
Okay, and finally, what you can say to robotics skeptics who are afraid of the technology?
Yeah, first of all, it is very important. If people are skeptics or are afraid of something, then you have to listen. So it's not, you can not take it easily. But what I always say to robotic skeptics is if you see the countries with the highest employment rate, those are the countries who are introducing a lot of, or investing a lot of in automation, and also in robot-based automation. So robots are not a job killer in general. Of course, if you see certain jobs, those jobs will be replaced by robots, but those jobs are boring. They are not ergonomical very good. So I think robot will help more, creating more jobs, and will help to create better workplaces for humans. This is really not you have to be afraid of robots. If you think a little bit more in the future, think about the Terminator scenario, thinking about artificial intelligence and robots in the future killing people, maybe in 50 or 100 years. Yes, this is a thing we have to take care of it, because
50 or 100 years.
Sorry.
50 or 100 years.
50 to 100 years. I think it's 400 years. We are still far away from artificial intelligence is far away from being that good as, for example, as humans. But it will happen. It will happen. And then we have to take care about it. So yeah, these scenarios are real, but they are not coming tomorrow. So yeah, we have to think about in this generation, but the future generations really have to think about those scenarios. They are real. And if you see, sadly, robots that are used in warfare, you see a dangerous direction here. So I would say, yeah, those who are skeptical or afraid of robots not only taking our work from us, but also killing us in the future because they are like terminators. Yeah, there's a thing we have to take care of it, but it will not happen tomorrow. So overall, I see robots as a big help in industry, but also in the private environment. If you can spare it, of course, see the lawnmower robots or vacuum cleaner robots that helps you in the household. And those jobs you have to take is a waste of lifetime. So robots are also helping here. So I'm very positive with robots, but of course it's as always, if you're thinking about automation, you have to think that there are human in the center, and they are afraid of things, they are skeptical of things, and you have to take care of it.
Last question: should we regulate AI? Your opinion?
At this stage, I don't think this is necessary, and I think it's AI is still at the early stage. And if you regulate AI in this stage, we will hinder progress. And so I would say no, at this stage, no regulation for AI.
Mr. Tarragona, thank you very much for joining during Robotic Strategy Forum 2022.
Thank you very much for having the opportunity to speak to you.
Thank you.
I wish you a good day, and my best greetings to Sofia in Bulgaria.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. С това, скъпи приятели, приключваме нашата първа сесия на английски. Връщаме се до 2 минути, когато ще започнем първият панел на тема Българското образование – мисия неизвестна. Очаквайте ни!